very much for that, Richard. Our next evaluator cycled along the Regent's Canal and went to Granary Square, enjoying her weekend with friends and with family. Asked about where she was from, she told me that she was from up north and has been a member of the club for 3.5 years. She's here to evaluate Niels Flintman's speech demonstration talk, which was entitled, "You're Not Necessarily Boring." Please welcome Vanessa Hernandez.
Why hasn't everyone in my office seen that presentation? Didn't you just love the cat slide? Who didn't love the cat slide? Come on. So, how did Niels do it? Well, first of all, what I really liked was it was a demonstration talk. So it had the potential to be boring. But how did he get us on board straight away? He started asking us about our feelings. How do we feel about things? What would you do if this happened to you? And if your tax return is failed, it just got us like thinking, God, yeah, what would I do about that? I don't even fill in a tax return, but how would I feel about that? So I thought that was a great way of getting the audience like in on his journey. And the second thing I thought Niels did really well was the opening setup. So he just embodied this whole theme. He was building in contrasts of being really with the audience and then doing the impression. And I thought it was just like got us really going on his humour, and his passion really came alive in the opening, and we knew we were in for a treat. In terms of recommendations to Niels, I'd say maybe if he felt like it, he could go even further with the impressions. I think he's really got something there. I really like the idea of embodying the person who gave the bad presentation. Go even further. The other thing I thought potentially could think about was it was a presentation about, it was demonstrating an activity of giving a presentation. I wondered if he could go into process on a few more points. For example, how do you keep the slide simple? He did it really well in the demonstration, but if we weren't all completely inside his head, maybe there was an area for that. What I really, really appreciated about the speech, though, and what kept me going throughout, was the structure. It was so finely tuned. I think he had this opening, then he had the introduction, he had the 3 points that he came back to. He used key words for repetition, so that took us along in each part of the presentation. This $2,000 gap, this you're not boring. So, in summary, I would say amazing use of getting the audience on board by asking them about their feelings, keep up these fantastic openings, go even further with the impressions, give us even more about the process of how he put together such an amazing speech, how you, Niels, put together such an amazing speech. And a fabulous structure throughout, which left us feeling that that speaker is never, ever, 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 ever boring.